very early before the ball came down, and I did put my hand in the air to blow time off. I didn't realise that Judge was going to pick the ball up and kick the goal. And it would have been good to have called play on if I'd have seen Judge. The ball bounced so far from where the decision occurred that I didn't realise that he would pick it up so easily and kick a goal. And I made Byrne take the kick, the original free kick, but it could easily, I wasn't happy with that. It could easily have been a play on and a goal.
Yes, there did seem to be quite a bit of confusion on both sides there.
Yeah, I think that everyone saw the goal and thought it would be a goal, but they wouldn't have known that I had blown the whistle for a free kick.
All right,
so it was confusing.
1 down, 5 to go. Let's go into our second one now.
Matthews, first touch in the back, no.
That's a good decision.
That's
well, this one here, Sandy, I've decided that there was no free kick. I've decided that Lee Matthews did take the ball and he was tackled correctly around the waist or arms, and I don't believe he was pushed in the back, and I've pulled a ball up. I think that's okay.
Yep, that one looks pretty straightforward. Now, we're back in the Hawthorn forward line once again. Let's see what's happening here. Izzard at the bottom of the pack.
Well, this occasion here, I think he scooped the ball
yes, he certainly
with two
did.
hands, and I've called that as being a throw.
That's the one that's caused a lot of talk and conjecture over the past couple of seasons, but there's no question there that he definitely did.
Yeah, they do seem to stick out when they do it two hands
right
backwards between their legs.
So 3 down, 3 to go. Back with Neville Nash and Kevin Smith in just a moment. We've got our fourth now.
Forward, Danaher and Mew.
Well, there's a mark to Terry Danaher, and I believe that Chris made sure that Terry wasn't able to play on by handball or kick, and I felt he did hang on to him too long after the mark, therefore that was a 15-metre penalty, because he was wasting time by not letting him play on. You can see he's got his arms there and he's not going to let go, so I brought him 15 metres closer and Terry kicked the goal.
Probably a little bit of conjecture about that one. Just listening to the commentators, I don't think they really agreed with the decision, but do you work out in your mind, is there a set time limit that you think, now hang on, he's going too far, you should have let him go?
Yeah, well, that's one of the worst things about being an umpire and the rules of the game, in that everything's a reasonable time, up to interpretation, and I just think we just grabbed him and wouldn't let him play on, so it's not a matter of a time delay, he just wouldn't let him play on, so I believe it was 15 metres there.
All right then, Kevin's not enjoying this too much, but I think you are, Neville, at the moment.
Sandy, it's good.
All right, into number 5. Let's see how he fare this time.
Halloran. Well caught.
And Halloran beautifully tackled by Rene Kink. And I think
it's
called play on initially and then a ball up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think you've summed it up pretty well there. It was a great tackle. And as you see, Rene has grabbed him perfectly around the waist, but Rene has actually taken the ball out of David O'Halloran's hands and is holding it. Then after that, David has made a definite attempt to try and handball it, and that's why the decision was play on. And when the ball went down on the ground, the pack developed, it was a ball-up decision. But the thing in that one there is that it was a perfect tackle by Rene Kink, and even though it's a perfect tackle, it doesn't warrant automatically a free kick for holding the ball, because actually Rene held the ball onto David's chest, and then David then made an attempt to handball.
When the ball did come out from his arms, could you have just called let play go on?
Yes. Oh, yes. Well, if the force of the tackle knocks the ball out, you should call play on. But then if anything happens after that, well, in that case, I think a pack developed after that, and then there was a ball up. But
right. Okay, Nev, into the lucky last.
Perfect day for football. Bahaja.
Merit to Bahaja. And Russell Green.
Free kick. Against him. That's harsh. He said for throwing the ball. So the free kick will go to Russell.
I played that for a double-handed throw.
Confusing free kick by umpire Nash that time.
I believe that he didn't handball it out. He pushed it or he threw it out to his teammate, and I paid that for a throw.
That's an interesting one. I'm wondering perhaps if we could have a look at that again in slow motion.
Perfect day for football. Bahaja going after. He's upended.
I think if you see it again there, he had two hands and he pushed it out. So
That's harsh. He said for throwing the ball.
he's thrown it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a throw. Very hard to pick up normal speed, but
I know Skilton's pretty good, but he's not that good. But, no, I think that was an obvious throw, that one.
I think isn't that harsh was the word there by Bobby Skilton. Well, gentlemen, thank you both for joining us on What's Your Decision today, and well done.
Thanks, Ed.
On a good job yesterday, and must have been a great thrill for both of you.
Yeah, terrific.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you.
What's Your Decision was presented by the State Bank.